Question 1. What actions should you take when you see a road closed ahead sign? A. Turn around immediately without approaching closer. B. Continue until you reach the sign to see if there is a way around. C. Look for detour signs and prepare to follow the alternative route. Answer: C. Look for detour signs and prepare to follow the alternative route. When you see a road closed ahead sign, it's important to start looking for detour signs as the road ahead is inaccessible and alternative routes are typically provided. Question 2. How should you respond to the Use Next Exit sign on the highway? A. Ignore the sign if you don't need to exit. B. Prepare to exit as your current exit may be closed ahead. C. Increase speed to reach the next exit faster. Answer: B. Prepare to exit as your current exit may be closed ahead. The Use Next Exit sign is typically used to indicate that subsequent exits may be closed or inaccessible, so it's crucial to prepare to take the next available exit. Question 3. What does the Emergency Parking Only sign indicate? A. Parking is permitted only in case of breakdowns or emergencies. B. You can park anytime without restrictions. C. Parking is available for emergency vehicles only. Answer: A. Parking is permitted only in case of breakdowns or emergencies. This sign is used to designate areas that should be kept clear unless a vehicle is experiencing an emergency. Question 4. What should a driver do upon encountering a stop ahead sign? A. Speed up to pass the area quickly before the stop. B. Continue at the same speed and stop only at the stop sign. C. Prepare to stop, reducing speed as you approach the actual stop sign. Answer: C. Prepare to stop, reducing speed as you approach the actual stop sign. A stop ahead sign warns of an upcoming stop sign, allowing drivers ample time to reduce speed safely. Question 5. What precautions should be taken when a slippery road sign is present? A. Maintain current speed and use brakes frequently. B. Reduce speed and avoid sudden changes in direction. C. Ignore the sign if it's not raining. Answer: B. Reduce speed and avoid sudden changes in direction. When you encounter a slippery road sign, it's crucial to decrease speed and drive cautiously, as the road conditions are likely to cause sliding or loss of control. Question 6. How should you interpret a directional arrow sign while driving? A. Follow the direction of the arrow to stay in the correct lane. B. The sign is for information only, no action is needed. C. Change lanes immediately regardless of the traffic situation. Answer: A. Follow the direction of the arrow to stay in the correct lane. A directional arrow sign guides drivers to follow specific lane directions to manage traffic flow and prevent accidents. Question 7. What does the two-way traffic ahead sign mean for your driving? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Be alert and prepare for possible oncoming traffic. C. It is a warning to use the opposite lane for passing. Answer: B. Be alert and prepare for possible oncoming traffic. This sign indicates that the road ahead will allow traffic from both directions, requiring drivers to be cautious and aware of oncoming vehicles. Question 8. What is indicated by a park and ride traffic sign? A. Area reserved for amusement park rides. B. Indicates a facility for parking and public transportation use. C. No parking allowed in this area. Answer: B. Indicates a facility for parking and public transportation use. Park and ride signs direct drivers to areas where they can park their vehicles and transfer to public transport, helping reduce traffic congestion. Question 9. How should you adjust your driving when approaching an airport vicinity sign? A. Speed up to catch a flight in time. B. Prepare for frequent stops and increased traffic. C. Ignore the sign unless picking up passengers. Answer: B. Prepare for frequent stops and increased traffic. When you see an airport sign, expect higher traffic volumes, frequent stops, and heightened security measures. Question 10. What should a driver do at an intersection with a non-functioning traffic light? A. Proceed as if the intersection is uncontrolled. B. Stop and yield to traffic on the right. C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Answer: C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. When traffic lights are out, drivers should treat the intersection as a four-way stop to ensure safety and orderliness among all crossing paths. Question 11. When is it appropriate to use high beam headlights? A. On open highways away from urban and traffic areas. B. Within city limits. C. When following another vehicle closely. Answer: A. On open highways away from urban and traffic areas. High beams should be used to improve visibility when there are no other vehicles nearby, such as on rural or open highways at night. Question 12. Describe the proper procedure for passing a vehicle on a two-lane road. A. Pass quickly with minimal clearance. B. Ensure no oncoming traffic, signal, and pass safely. C. Honk to alert the vehicle you are passing. Answer: B. Ensure no oncoming traffic, signal, and pass safely. When passing on a two-lane road, it's crucial to make sure the way is clear, use signals, and pass with sufficient space to avoid collisions. Question 13. What are the legal implications of not stopping at a red light? A. No implications if no vehicles are present. B. Possible fines, points on your driving record, or increased insurance rates. C. Only a warning will be issued. Answer: B. Possible fines, points on your driving record, or increased insurance rates. Failing to stop at a red light is a serious traffic violation that can lead to substantial penalties. Question 14. How far from a fire hydrant is it illegal to park? A. Less than 15 feet. B. 15 feet or more. C. 30 feet or more. Answer: A. Less than 15 feet. It is illegal to park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant, as this space must be kept clear for emergency access. Question 15. What steps should you follow if your car breaks down on a freeway? A. Try to fix your vehicle as quickly as possible. B. Pull over to a safe location, turn on hazard lights, and call for help. C. Continue driving slowly to the next exit. Answer: B. Pull over to a safe location, turn on hazard lights, and call for help. If your car breaks down on a freeway, the priority is to get to safety and seek assistance. Question 16. What are the consequences of driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs? A. Mandatory attendance in a driver's education course. B. Fines, license suspension, and possible jail time. C. No consequences if not caught. Answer: B. Fines, license suspension, and possible jail time. Driving under the influence is a severe offense that endangers everyone on the road and carries heavy legal penalties. Question 17. How should you adjust your driving in response to foggy conditions? A. Use high beams to see further. B. Decrease speed, use low beams, and maintain a safe following distance. C. Continue at normal speeds and use hazard lights. Answer: B. Decrease speed, use low beams, and maintain a safe following distance. Fog greatly reduces visibility, and adjusting your driving to be more cautious is essential. Question 18. What is the minimum following distance under ideal driving conditions? A. 2 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 5 seconds. Answer: B. 3 seconds. A minimum following distance of 3 seconds is recommended under ideal conditions to provide enough time to react and avoid collisions. Question 19. When are you required to yield the right-of-way to a pedestrian? A. Only when pedestrians are in a marked crosswalk. B. At all times, regardless of where they are crossing. C. When the pedestrian signals to you. Answer B. At all times, regardless of where they are crossing. Drivers are required to yield to pedestrians to prevent accidents and ensure pedestrian safety. Question 20. What are California's seatbelt laws for adults and children? A. Seat belts are mandatory for all vehicle occupants. B. Only the driver and front seat passengers need to wear seat belts. C. Children under 12 do not need to wear seat belts. Answer A. Seat belts are mandatory for all vehicle occupants. California law requires that all drivers and passengers, including those in the back seat, wear seat belts. Question 21. How do you respond to an emergency vehicle while driving? A. Continue driving at the same speed. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Increase your speed to clear the way. Answer B. Pull over to the right and stop. When you see an emergency vehicle with sirens and flashing lights, it's important to pull over to the right side of the road and stop to allow it to pass safely. Question 22. What is the correct behavior at a four-way stop? A. The driver who stops first should proceed first. B. Drivers should proceed in the order of their arrival. C. Vehicles on the left have the right of way. Answer A. The driver who stops first should proceed first. At a four-way stop, the first vehicle to stop at the intersection has the right of way, and drivers should proceed in the order they arrive. Question 23. Describe the rules regarding the use of a cell phone while driving. A. Handheld use is permitted at all times. B. Only hands-free devices are allowed. C. All phone use is prohibited while driving. Answer B. Only hands-free devices are allowed. California law prohibits all drivers from using handheld mobile phones while driving, but allows the use of hands-free devices. Question 24. What should you do if involved in a minor traffic collision with no injuries? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Move vehicles out of the traffic flow if possible, then exchange information. C. Wait for police to arrive before doing anything. Answer B. Move vehicles out of the traffic flow if possible, then exchange information. In a minor collision without injuries, it's advisable to safely move the vehicles to avoid blocking traffic and then exchange contact and insurance information with the other driver. Question 25. How can you identify a school zone and what are the speed limits there? A. School zones are marked with a flashing yellow light. B. School zones have a standard speed limit of 25 miles per hour. C. Speed limits are not reduced in school zones. Answer B. School zones have a standard speed limit of 25 miles per hour. School zones are typically marked with signs indicating the beginning of a school zone and have reduced speed limits when children are present. Question 26. What does California law require you to do if you are involved in an accident with property damage? A. Report the accident to the DMV within 10 days if damage exceeds $750. B. Leave a note and depart if no one is present. C. Only report the accident to your insurance company. Answer A. Report the accident to the DMV within 10 days if damage exceeds $750. California law requires drivers to report any traffic accident involving property damage over a certain amount to the DMV. Question 27. Explain the procedure for making a left turn at a busy intersection. A. Turn quickly before oncoming traffic arrives. B. Wait in the intersection until it is safe to turn. C. Yield to all oncoming traffic and pedestrians before turning. Answer C. Yield to all oncoming traffic and pedestrians before turning. When making a left turn at a busy intersection, it's crucial to yield to oncoming traffic and any pedestrians crossing the street to ensure safety. Question 28. How should you handle a situation where you encounter aggressive drivers? A. Respond with similar aggression to assert your rights. B. Stay calm, do not make eye contact, and maintain a safe distance. C. Pull over and confront the driver. Answer. B. Stay calm, do not make eye contact, and maintain a safe distance. It's best to avoid escalating the situation and ensure your safety by keeping a distance from aggressive drivers. Question 29. What are the specific rules for motorcycle helmet use in California? A. Helmets are optional for riders over 21. B. All motorcycle riders and passengers must wear helmets. C. Helmets are required only for passengers. Answer. B. All motorcycle riders and passengers must wear helmets. California law mandates that every person riding a motorcycle, regardless of age, must wear a safety helmet. Question 30. How do seat belt laws apply to older vehicles? A. Vehicles manufactured before 1968 are exempt from seat belt laws. B. Seat belts must be worn in all vehicles where they are available. C. Older vehicles do not need to be retrofitted with seat belts. Answer. B. Seat belts must be worn in all vehicles where they are available. California law requires seat belts to be worn by all occupants in a vehicle where they are available, regardless of the vehicle's age. Question 31. What actions should you take if your vehicle starts hydroplaning? A. Brake hard to stop the vehicle. B. Steer sharply in the opposite direction of the skid. C. Ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. Answer. C. Ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. If your vehicle begins to hydroplane, it's important to remain calm, gently ease off the gas, and steer in the direction you want the front of the vehicle to go. Question 32. When is it necessary to report a traffic accident to the DMV? A. Always, regardless of the circumstances. B. Only if there are injuries or property damage exceeds $1,000. C. If the accident occurred on private property. Answer. B. Only if there are injuries or property damage exceeds $1,000. In California, a traffic accident must be reported to the DMV if there are any injuries or significant property damage. Question 33. What are the indicators that your vehicle needs immediate maintenance? A. Decreased fuel efficiency. B. Warning lights on the dashboard. C. Both decreased fuel efficiency and warning lights on the dashboard. Answer. C. Both decreased fuel efficiency and warning lights on the dashboard. These signs indicate that your vehicle may be experiencing problems and needs to be checked by a professional. Question 34. How does one handle driving near large trucks or buses on the highway? A. Stay close to the truck's rear to avoid blind spots. B. Pass quickly and without signaling. C. Give them plenty of room and avoid lingering in blind spots. Answer. C. Give them plenty of room and avoid lingering in blind spots. Trucks and buses have large blind spots, and it's safest to keep a distance and pass them cautiously. Question 35. Describe the correct use of a roundabout. A. Enter at high speed to maintain traffic flow. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. C. Stop before entering the roundabout. Answer. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. When using a roundabout, drivers must yield to vehicles already circulating, ensuring a smooth flow of traffic. Question 36. What should you be aware of when sharing the road with cyclists? A. Cyclists must always yield to motor vehicles. B. Cyclists are not allowed on main roads. C. Give cyclists sufficient space and check for them when turning. Answer. C. Give cyclists sufficient space and check for them when turning. Motorists should be cautious around cyclists, providing enough space and being vigilant at intersections and when making turns. Question 37. When is it permissible to overtake another vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn. B. On one-way streets where the roadway is wide enough for 2 or more lanes of traffic. C. Both when the vehicle ahead is making a left turn and on one-way streets. Answer: C. Both when the vehicle ahead is making a left turn and on one-way streets. It's legally permissible to pass on the right in these situations if it can be done safely. Question 38. What are the implications of a flashing yellow traffic signal? A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop and wait for the light to turn green. C. The signal is out of order. Answer: A. Proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light is a warning to proceed with caution, typically at intersections or pedestrian crossings. Question 39. How should you react to an unexpected animal crossing the road? A. Continue at the same speed and sound your horn. B. Swerve immediately to avoid hitting the animal. C. Slow down or stop if it's safe to do so. Answer: C. Slow down or stop if it's safe to do so. If an animal unexpectedly crosses the road, the safest response is to reduce speed and stop if necessary, taking care to avoid sudden swerves that could lead to accidents. Question 40. What measures should you take to ensure driving safety during nighttime? A. Use high beams at all times. B. Reduce your speed and increase your following distance. C. Rely on street lighting to improve visibility. Answer: B. Reduce your speed and increase your following distance. At night, reduced visibility requires a more cautious approach to driving, including lowering speed and increasing distance from other vehicles to ensure safety. Question 41. What are the guidelines for using carpool lanes in California? A. Carpool lanes are reserved during peak traffic hours for vehicles with 2 or more occupants. B. Any vehicle can use carpool lanes at any time. C. Carpool lanes are only for buses and motorcycles. Answer: A. Carpool lanes are reserved during peak traffic hours for vehicles with 2 or more occupants. These lanes are designed to encourage carpooling and reduce congestion on busy roads. Question 42. How do you properly secure a child in a safety seat? A. Place the child in the front seat with a seatbelt. B. Ensure the child's safety seat is appropriate for the child's size and weight and securely fastened in the rear seat. C. Use an adult seatbelt to secure the child in the rear seat. Answer: B. Ensure the child's safety seat is appropriate for the C's size, height, and weight height and securely in the rear fastened for the vehicle. Safety experts recommend using child safety seats that are age and size appropriate, always in the back seat. Question 43. What are the requirements for renewing a California driver's license for seniors? A. Seniors must renew in person with a vision test every 5 years. B. Online renewal is mandatory for all seniors. C. No special requirements. Renewal is the same as for all ages. Answer: A. Seniors must renew in person with a vision test every 5 years. This ensures that senior drivers meet the vision standards required for safe driving. Question 44. How should you adjust your mirrors to minimize blind spots? A. Position mirrors to slightly overlap with the rearview mirror's field of view. B. Adjust mirrors so you cannot see the sides of your vehicle. C. Position mirrors to maximize the visibility of the rear seats. Answer: B. Adjust mirrors so you cannot see the sides of your vehicle. Properly adjusted side mirrors should cover areas not visible in the rearview mirror, minimizing blind spots. Question 45. What are the dangers of driving with worn tires? A. Reduced fuel efficiency. B. Increased risk of hydroplaning and loss of control. C. Louder road noise. Answer: B. Increased risk of hydroplaning and loss of control. Worn tires do not provide adequate traction, especially in wet conditions, increasing the risk of accidents. Question 46. How should a driver respond to a tailgater? A. Brake sharply to warn the tailgater. B. Increase your driving speed to create distance. C. Maintain your speed or slow down slightly to encourage the tailgater to pass. Answer: C. Maintain your speed or slow down slightly to encourage the tailgater to pass. It's safest to manage tailgating by allowing the following car to overtake safely. Question 47. What is the importance of yield signs and how should you respond to them? A. Accelerate quickly to merge with traffic. B. Stop completely every time you see a yield sign. C. Slow down, check for traffic, and be prepared to stop if necessary. Answer: C. Slow down, check for traffic, and be prepared to stop if necessary. Yield signs are used to control traffic and ensure that drivers merge safely without stopping when it is clear. Question 48. How can you safely navigate through large intersections with multiple traffic signals? A. Focus only on the traffic signals that apply to your lane. B. Watch for signals applicable to all directions before proceeding. C. Proceed as soon as the light turns green, regardless of other signals. Answer: A. Focus only on the traffic signals that apply to your lane. Paying attention to the correct signals helps avoid confusion and ensures safe navigation through complex intersections. Question 49. What should you do if you are pulled over by law enforcement? A. Immediately exit your vehicle and approach the officer. B. Pull over to a safe area, turn off your engine, and wait for the officer to approach. C. Continue to your destination and then pull over. Answer: B. Pull over to a safe area, turn off your engine, and wait for the officer to approach. This shows compliance and respect for safety during traffic stops. Question 50. What are the rules concerning the transportation of hazardous materials? A. Hazardous materials can be transported without special permissions. B. Special permits and safety measures are required for transporting hazardous materials. C. Only commercial vehicles can transport hazardous materials. Answer: B. Special permits and safety measures are required for transporting hazardous materials. Proper handling and regulatory compliance are essential for safely transporting hazardous substances. Question 51. How should a driver use the shoulder of the road in an emergency? A. As a lane to bypass traffic jams. B. To pull over safely in case of vehicle breakdown or emergency. C. For regular stops to rest or use the phone. Answer: B. To pull over safely in case of vehicle breakdown or emergency. The shoulder should only be used for emergencies to avoid disrupting traffic flow and increasing the risk of accidents. Question 52. What is the penalty for failing to wear a seatbelt in California? A. A warning for the first offense. B. A substantial fine. C. No penalties are enforced. Answer: B. A substantial fine. California enforces seatbelt laws strictly, and failure to comply results in fines to promote safety and reduce injuries and accidents. Question 53. How can older drivers enhance their driving skills? A. Attend refresher driving courses designed for senior drivers. B. Drive only on familiar roads. C. Reduce driving to daylight hours only. Answer: A. Attend refresher driving courses designed for senior drivers. These courses can help seniors update their driving skills, adapt to new traffic laws, and manage the challenges of aging. Question 54. What should you consider before making a U-turn? A. Ensure the U-turn is permitted by traffic signs. B. Make the U-turn quickly to avoid holding up traffic. C. Use the far right lane to make a U-turn. Answer: A. Ensure the U-turn is permitted by traffic signs. Making a U-turn requires checking for signs that either permit or prohibit the maneuver and ensuring it can be done safely. Question 55. What is the protocol for changing lanes on a multi-lane road? A. Signal your intentions, check your mirrors and blind spot, then change lanes smoothly. B. Change lanes quickly to keep traffic flowing. C. Signal only if other vehicles are close. Answer: A. Signal your intentions, check your mirrors and blind spot, then change lanes smoothly. This ensures that the maneuver is safe and alerts other drivers of your actions. Question 56. How do you determine when it is safe to enter a highway from an on-ramp? A. Enter at the speed of the highway traffic and merge when there is a clear gap. B. Stop at the end of the on-ramp until traffic clears. C. Yield to all traffic on the highway before entering. Answer: A. Enter at the speed of the highway traffic and merge when there is a clear gap. Matching the speed of traffic and merging safely is crucial for a smooth transition onto the highway. Question 57. What precautions should you take when driving in icy conditions? A. Increase your speed to maintain traction. B. Use high beams to see further on the road. C. Reduce speed, use low beams, and increase following distance. Answer: C. Reduce speed, use low beams, and increase following distance. Icy conditions can significantly reduce vehicle handling and increase stopping distances, making it necessary to drive more cautiously. Question 58. How does California law address leaving children unattended in vehicles? A. It is permissible for up to 10 minutes. B. It is illegal to leave children unattended in a vehicle. C. Parents can leave children if the air conditioning is on. Answer: B. It is illegal to leave children unattended in a vehicle. California law prohibits leaving children alone in vehicles due to the risks of harm and abduction. Question 59. What should you do if you encounter a funeral procession on the road? A. Join the procession to reach your destination faster. B. Yield and do not interrupt or pass the procession. C. Honk to show your respect. Answer: B. Yield and do not interrupt or pass the procession. It's important to show respect and courtesy by not disrupting a funeral procession. Question 60. How can you improve visibility in rainy weather while driving? A. Turn on your headlights and maintain a safe following distance. B. Drive in the tracks of the vehicle ahead. C. Open your windows to prevent the windshield from fogging up. Answer: A. Turn on your headlights and maintain a safe following distance. Using headlights in the rain improves your visibility to other drivers and helps you see the road more clearly. Question 61. What factors should you consider when parking uphill with a curb? A. Turn your wheels away from the curb. B. Turn your wheels towards the curb. C. Keep your wheels straight. Answer: A. Turn your wheels away from the curb. When parking uphill with a curb, turning your wheels away from the curb ensures that if your vehicle starts to roll, it will roll into the curb and stop. Question 62. Describe how to safely exit a freeway. A. Accelerate through the exit ramp. B. Slow down to the posted exit speed before entering the ramp. C. Exit from any lane. Answer: B. Slow down to the posted exit speed before entering the ramp. Exiting safely involves reducing your speed to match the exit ramp speed limits, ensuring a smooth transition from freeway speeds. Question 63. What is the significance of a solid white line on the road? A. It indicates a pedestrian crossing zone. B. It separates lanes of traffic moving in the same direction and discourages lane changes. C. It marks the shoulder of the road. Answer: B. It separates lanes of traffic moving in the same direction and discourages lane changes. Solid white lines are used to indicate areas where lane changes are considered unsafe. Question 64. How do you handle a flashing red traffic light? A. Treat it as a stop sign. B. Slow down but do not stop unless necessary. C. Proceed with caution. Answer. A. Treat it as a stop sign. A flashing red light should be treated like a stop sign, meaning drivers must come to a complete stop and only proceed when it's safe. Question 65. What are the rules for driving in a bike lane? A. Drive in the bike lane for up to 200 feet when turning right. B. It is illegal to drive in a bike lane. C. You can park in a bike lane if no bikes are present. Answer. A. Drive in the bike lane for up to 200 feet when turning right. This allowance is specifically for making safe right-hand turns, where you must enter the bike lane cautiously before turning. Question 66. Describe the steps for properly defrosting your vehicle's windshield. A. Use hot water to quickly melt the ice. B. Turn on the defrost vent without heat. C. Use the defrost function with warm air. Answer. C. Use the defrost function with warm air. This is the safest method to defrost your windshield without causing temperature shock, which can damage the glass. Question 67. How should you approach driving your school buses? A. Always pass slowly on the left. B. Yield and prepare to stop when the bus has flashing lights. C. Follow closely to pass quickly. Answer. B. Yield and prepare to stop when the bus has flashing lights. Drivers must stop when school buses have their stop signs extended and lights flashing, indicating children are boarding or disembarking. Question 68. What are the legal requirements for reporting a change of address to the DMV? A. No requirement unless renewing your license. B. Report within 30 days of moving. C. Only required for drivers under 18. Answer. B. Report within 30 days of moving. It's important to keep your address updated with the DMV to ensure you receive all legal notices and renewal information. Question 69. Describe how to properly check your vehicle's fluid levels. A. Check fluids annually during vehicle inspection. B. Check when the engine is hot and running. C. Ensure the engine is cool and the vehicle is on level ground. Answer. C. Ensure the engine is cool and the vehicle is on level ground. This provides the most accurate readings of oil, coolant, and other vital fluids, helping maintain vehicle performance and safety. Question 70. What are the implications of a yield sign while merging onto a freeway? A. Accelerate and merge quickly without yielding. B. Yield to all freeway traffic before merging. C. Ignore the sign if traffic is light. Answer. B. Yield to all freeway traffic before merging. Yield signs on freeway on-ramps require drivers to give right-of-way to existing traffic on the freeway, merging safely only when it is clear. Question 71. What is the correct action to take when you see a funeral procession while driving? A. Join the procession to get through traffic faster. B. Overtake the procession on the right. C. Do not interrupt or pass the procession. Answer. C. Do not interrupt or pass the procession. It is respectful and often legally required to allow a funeral procession to proceed without interruption. Question 72. How should you proceed if you see farm equipment on the roadway? A. Pass them quickly to avoid delays. B. Honk to encourage them to move over. C. Slow down and pass with caution. Answer. C. Slow down and pass with caution. Farm equipment usually moves at slower speeds and requires extra space due to its size. Question 73. What is the correct way to handle a missed freeway exit? A. Make a U-turn through the median. B. Continue to the next exit and find a way to return. C. Stop on the freeway until it is safe to back up. Answer: B. Continue to the next exit and find a way to return. It is unsafe to stop or reverse on a freeway. The correct action is to proceed to the next exit safely. Question 74. When is it legal to drive in the center left turn lane? A. When overtaking another vehicle. B. For up to 200 feet before making a left-hand turn. C. At any time for passing slower traffic. Answer: B. For up to 200 feet before making a left-hand turn. This lane is specifically designed for preparing to turn left and is not for regular driving or overtaking. Question 75. What is the purpose of rumble strips? A. To mark parking areas on the side of the road. B. To alert drivers that they are approaching a stop sign or signal. C. To decorate the roadway. Answer: B. To alert drivers that they are approaching a stop sign or signal. Rumble strips create noise and vibration to alert inattentive drivers to critical traffic controls. Question 76. How do you handle an intersection with malfunctioning traffic signals? A. Proceed with caution, treating it as a yield situation. B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. C. Ignore the signals and proceed as if no signals are present. Answer: B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. When traffic signals are not functioning, drivers should treat the intersection like a four-way stop to ensure safety and order. Question 77. Describe the impact of road construction on traffic flow and how should drivers adjust. A. Increase speed to pass through the construction zone quickly. B. Ignore construction signs if no workers are present. C. Reduce speed, follow signs, and use caution. Answer: C. Reduce speed, follow signs, and use caution. Road construction can lead to changes in traffic patterns and reduced lanes, requiring extra caution and slower speeds to navigate safely. Question 78. What are the specific laws regarding smoking in vehicles with minors present? A. Smoking is permitted if the windows are down. B. It is illegal to smoke in a vehicle when minors are present. C. Smoking is allowed on long journeys only. Answer: B. It is illegal to smoke in a vehicle when minors are present. This law protects children from secondhand smoke exposure in confined spaces. Question 79. How should you position your hands on the steering wheel? A. At the 10 and 2 o'clock positions. B. At the 8 and 4 o'clock positions. C. One hand at the 12 o'clock position. Answer: B. At the 8 and 4 o'clock positions. Modern driving safety experts recommend the 8 and 4 o'clock positions to reduce injury risk from airbag deployment and provide more comfortable control. Question 80. What are the consequences for not yielding to a school bus with flashing red lights? A. A warning and a small fine. B. A significant fine and possible suspension of your driver's license. C. No consequences as long as no children are crossing. Answer: B. A significant fine and possible suspension of your driver's license. Failing to yield to a school bus with flashing red lights endangers children and is treated as a serious offense. Question 81. How should you adjust your driving based on weather conditions? A. Maintain your normal speed and following distance. B. Reduce your speed and increase your following distance. C. Use high beams to see better in fog or heavy rain. Answer: B. Reduce your speed and increase your following distance. Adverse weather conditions can make roads slippery and reduce visibility, so it is important to drive more cautiously. Question 82. Describe the protocol for securing loads on your vehicle. A. Use any available ropes or straps without considering the weight. B. Ensure the load is properly secured with appropriate restraints and check it regularly. C. Only secure loads if traveling on highways. Answer B. Ensure the load is properly secured with appropriate restraints and check it regularly. Properly securing loads prevents items from falling off and causing accidents. Question 83. What should you do if your vehicle's warning lights activate while driving? A. Ignore them if the car seems to be running fine. B. Check the owner's manual and address the issue promptly. C. Continue driving until you reach your destination. Answer B. Check the owner's manual and address the issue promptly. Warning lights indicate potential problems that need immediate attention to prevent further damage or accidents. Question 84. What are the guidelines for restoring driving privileges after a suspension? A. Wait for the suspension period to end and resume driving. B. Fulfill all legal and administrative requirements, including fees and potential retesting. C. Drive only during daylight hours until fully restored. Answer B. Fulfill all legal and administrative requirements, including fees and potential retesting. This ensures that the driver is legally permitted to drive again and has addressed the reasons for the suspension. Question 85. What are the key factors to consider when adjusting your vehicle's headrest? A. Adjust it to the lowest position for comfort. B. Position it so the top is level with the top of your head. C. Ensure it is tilted forward to support your neck. Answer B. Position it so the top is level with the top of your head. Properly adjusted headrests can help prevent neck injuries in the event of a rear-end collision. Question 86. How should a driver react to honking from other vehicles? A. Honk back to assert your position. B. Ignore it unless it signals imminent danger. C. Speed up to avoid the honking vehicle. Answer B. Ignore it unless it signals imminent danger. Drivers should focus on safe driving and respond only if the honking indicates an immediate hazard. Question 87. What steps should be taken when your vehicle overheats? A. Continue driving to the nearest service station. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for it to cool before checking coolant levels. C. Increase speed to cool the engine faster. Answer B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for it to cool before checking coolant levels. This prevents further damage to the engine and allows you to address the overheating safely. Question 88. What should you do if you are involved in a hit-and-run accident? A. Chase the offending vehicle to get their information. B. Stay at the scene, call the police, and gather information from witnesses. C. Leave the scene and report it later. Answer B. Stay at the scene, call the police, and gather information from witnesses. Staying at the scene ensures that you fulfill legal requirements and provide necessary information to law enforcement. Question 89. How can drivers reduce their risk of being in a blind spot of another vehicle? A. Speed up to stay ahead of other vehicles. B. Adjust your mirrors frequently. C. Avoid lingering in the blind spots of other vehicles. Answer C. Avoid lingering in the blind spots of other vehicles. Staying out of blind spots increases visibility and reduces the likelihood of collisions. Question 90. What should you do if you accidentally drive onto the wrong entrance of a freeway? A. Continue driving and find the next exit. B. Stop immediately and back up. C. Make a U-turn when traffic clears. Answer A. Continue driving and find the next exit. Stopping or reversing on a freeway is extremely dangerous. The safest option is to proceed to the next exit. Question 91. How should you handle encounters with aggressive pedestrians? A. Respond aggressively to assert your right-of-way. B. Remain calm and yield if necessary to ensure safety. C. Ignore them and continue driving normally. Answer B. Remain calm and yield if necessary to ensure safety. Avoid escalating the situation and prioritize safety for everyone involved. Question 92. What is the procedure for turning at an intersection with a dedicated turn signal? A. Turn whenever the signal turns green. B. Turn only when the dedicated turn signal indicates it is safe. C. Turn as soon as possible to avoid holding up traffic. Answer: B. Turn only when the dedicated turn signal indicates it is safe. Dedicated turn signals are designed to control the flow of traffic and ensure turns are made safely. Question 93. How can drivers ensure their vehicle is environmentally friendly? A. Drive at high speeds to reduce travel time. B. Perform regular maintenance and use fuel-efficient driving habits. C. Use only premium gasoline. Answer: B. Perform regular maintenance and use fuel-efficient driving habits. Proper maintenance and efficient driving can reduce emissions and improve fuel economy. Question 94. What are the do's and don'ts of parking on a gradient? A. Always leave the car in neutral and use the handbrake. B. Turn your wheels appropriately and use the parking brake. C. Park with the front wheels straight. Answer: B. Turn your wheels appropriately and use the parking brake. This prevents the car from rolling and ensures it stays securely parked. Question 95. What should you do if you feel fatigued while driving? A. Drink coffee and continue driving. B. Pull over to a safe place and rest. C. Open the windows to get fresh air. Answer: B. Pull over to a safe place and rest. Driving while fatigued is dangerous. Resting is the best way to ensure you remain alert and safe on the road. Question 96. How do anti-lock brakes, ABS, improve vehicle safety? A. They lock the wheels to reduce stopping distance. B. They prevent the wheels from locking up during hard braking, allowing the driver to maintain steering control. C. They automatically apply the brakes in an emergency. Answer: B. They prevent the wheels from locking up during hard braking, allowing the driver to maintain steering control. ABS helps improve vehicle control in emergency braking situations. Question 97. What are the rules for using fog lights while driving? A. Use them at all times for better visibility. B. Use them only in dense fog or heavy rain, where visibility is significantly reduced. C. Use them in place of headlights. Answer: B. Use them only in dense fog or heavy rain, where visibility is significantly reduced. Fog lights are designed to improve visibility in poor conditions, but should not replace regular headlights. Question 98. How should you respond to a vehicle emergency while in a tunnel? A. Stop in the middle of the lane and turn on hazard lights. B. Continue to the tunnel exit if possible, then pull over safely. C. Sound your horn continuously to alert other drivers. Answer: B. Continue to the tunnel exit if possible, then pull over safely. Stopping in a tunnel can create a serious hazard. It is safer to exit the tunnel before addressing the emergency. Question 99. What are the safety considerations for driving past a school zone? A. Always speed up to pass quickly. B. Reduce speed, obey posted signs, and watch for children. C. Ignore school zone signs if no children are visible. Answer: B. Reduce speed, obey posted signs, and watch for children. School zones require extra caution to protect children who may be crossing the street. Question 100. How can older drivers compensate for decreased reaction times? A. Drive more slowly and increase following distance. B. Avoid driving during rush hour. C. Use only familiar roads. Answer: A. Drive more slowly and increase following distance. Adjusting speed and maintaining a greater distance from other vehicles allows more time to react to changing road conditions.